just 30 years ago, someone could be working at Macy's, marry someone who's working at Lowe's 40 hours a week, get married, buy a house, and raise 3 children. The American dream, and pull that off in their late 20s or early 30s. Now, we created an economy where none of the essential jobs for Gen Zers can afford to have access to the American dream in a reasonable time frame. They might be able to save and get access to it at 57, but
now, how doable is that for you? Do you want to wait till you're 57 to actually start living? Some of you guys are in your 20s watching this right now. You might be watching a Passport Bro stuff, or you might just be watching some travel vlogs on your break at work or something like that. And you're daydreaming of being free, because God said this world was created for our sakes. You should be able to explore it and enjoy it, guys. Okay, now I don't want you to think on this channel that it's just about black people escaping America and all of that. Now, we are proportionately discriminated against there and don't live too good there, but the dream for freedom is for everybody that wants to get away and not be in the rat race for the rest of their freaking lives until they're crippled. So that's why I'm displaying this video today. I want you to know that everybody needs to be free.
what the fuck? You want them to live in an apartment and sacrifice till they're 57? When every other generation before us got to have access to it in their late 20s, early 30s? If you f***ed up, maybe late 30s? You shouldn't have to be a f***ing brain surgeon and a top YouTuber getting married to buy the average house and have 1 child.
All right, the expensive cost of living is not the only reason to leave America, is it? It is also safety concerns. Exhibit A.
Sort of leave black people alone. Now this video's kind of messed up. It pissed me off. This white woman grabs this chair and proceeds to hit this black woman in the back of the head with the chair. But thank God this black woman recovered. The ancestors said, get up, and she commenced to beating the living out this woman, grabbing her by her head. The grip was so strong. She's like, oh, you want to hit me with a chair? Now I'm going to hit you with 1,000 punches of black power. Bang, 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 bang. And then all of a sudden the teacher goes, let her go, stop it. But my man, you didn't see when she hit the lady with the chair? Oh, that's because you don't see black people as human beings, and you all think you can just hit us for no reason. But I want to give props to this black woman. The grip of Harriet Tubman, the power of Sojourner Truth, the beatdown of Malcolm X.
Now, obviously, Godfrey is a comedian, guys, so he's going to throw in his little commentary there, but this is a super serious situation right here. As you can see, the Caucasian lady, man, that's horrible. To hit somebody with a damn chair when they're not looking or something, like anything could have happened, man. That could have went from a regular fight to somebody being seriously hurt. So the beat down was well deserved. Turn the other cheek in this situation. Okay, guys, so it's not just about the cost of living, it's about danger as well. You're in a country where people think because they have a specific color that they can just treat certain other people any way they want to and get away with it. And for the most part in that country over there, they do get away with it.
Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. You wake up from the nightmare, and then you decide what you want as the American dream, only to find out that you'll never be able to get it if you live in America. Isn't that the crazy part? So I want you guys to follow me as we talk about the new American dream and how the new American dream is to actually get out of there while you still can. Yes, I am talking scarcity. I am talking urgency. As you can see, your son might not make it if you stay there. Your daughter might not make it if you stay there. If you look anything like me, you might not make it if you stay there. When I was in the United States, I had to drive around the city wearing my work uniform 24/7 just so it could look like I was going somewhere important if they pulled me over. I used to work for Metro, the Metro bus. So even on my off day, I never wore regular clothes when I was living in the United States, because if they pulled you over and you were wearing a white tee, wearing a regular hat, just regular lounge clothes, you still fit the description of somebody that looks suspicious or something like that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. And I wanted to live a regular life. I started having my children. I got married, and I didn't want to look over my shoulder all the time. I didn't want to have to tell my wife, I'll be right back, and then not come back. Only when I'm going to get some bread from the store to fix some sandwiches or something like that. And then the next time she sees me or my kids see me is on the news or at a funeral. I know this is a dark video, but it is real. It's the reality that some of you guys are living in right now. I left my family of 5. We left the United States during Snowbit, during the scamdemic, if you know what I'm talking about, and we've never been back. We've never been back, and we've never been happier. So it's funny that we've been able to achieve the American dream outside of America. We had to leave to live free. That's supposed to be the land of the free, but not if you look anything like me. So we're going to play some clips today, and I'm pretty sure these clips you're going to resonate with. And if it hits home, if your heart starts beating a little bit faster, then you should probably reach out to me, because we have an Exodus program, Exodus Global, and we can help you relocate outside the United States. Some of you are like, well, I don't have money. I don't have all of this stuff to be able to live abroad. Yes, you do. We will show you exactly how to achieve income from no matter where you decide that you want to live. But you have to take the steps, the leaps of faith. All right. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. And he said he made the world for our sakes. He didn't say he made our block for our sakes. He didn't say he made our city for our sakes. And the Bible also says to seek peace and pursue it. Okay. So if you think that your peace is not where you are right now, the same way I was feeling and my wife was feeling, the one that's holding the camera, then we will help you pursue peace somewhere else, where you can give your children and yourself a fighting chance. Everybody always tells us to go back home. Everybody always tells us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. Everybody always tells us, well, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Well, guess what? I'm somewhere else. The people look like me, and even the ones that don't look like me still treat me with kindness and respect. Okay? So I want the same thing for you guys, and you should want the same thing for yourself. If you want the American dream, you should start considering other places. The new American dream is to leave it. I want you, if you have a heart, to read this right now and tell me why you think it is okay for you to stay in a place where they think it's okay to shoot into a car with children in it over some diapers. Whether you stole the diapers or not, when has that ever sentenced anyone to be unalived? Okay? What happened to theft? What happened to being charged with shoplifting or something like that? How do you go straight to this? This is a 1-year-old baby right here. Now, I took my kids out of the United States school system a long time ago. I took my family out of the United States during Snowbit, during the scamdemic, and I suggested a lot of people do the same thing, and some other people did it, and they're living free lives. Their children are still alive, and if you want yours to live, then listen to this entire video.